Welcome to Reichenbach Airport, Lima, Sierra Golf Romeo. Here you see our landing chart and you see Sector North and East. Sector North, the minimum altitude is 4,000 feet. Sector East, 4,500. Here the downwind altitudes for runway 4, it's 3,500 feet. For runway 22, it's 4,000 feet. Minimum altitude in Sector South, you can see here, is 4,000 feet. Most aircrafts arrive through Sector North or Sector East. For that reason, we show you an approach to runway 04 and the runway 22 from Sector North, which you are approaching right here, where you can see the Nissen Mountain. You need to have 4,000 feet here. If you don't know yet which runway is in use, it's best practice to keep 4,000 feet, as the downwind altitude of runway 22 will be 4,000 feet. If you know there is a runway 04 in use, you can start your descent from 4,000 to 3,500 feet at about this point here, where you start to fly around the Nissen Mountain, and in a few seconds the runway will be in sight. As the runway comes into view now, you can check which runway is in use. You will find the landing tee in front of the two hangars. You will see the displaced threshold markings runway 22 and runway 04 also. The windsack is located near the displaced threshold markings runway 22. Now we continue the approach for runway 04. Observe the whole approach is always quite near terrain, and there are some power lines they're crossing down below here. Continue your downwind until you see this house which comes in sight right now. If you are close to this house, you can start your left turn to the base and to the final runway 04. Now runway 04 comes into sight. On the final you can see there is a tree line going in front of the runway. That is the reason for the displaced threshold. After the landing on the rollout, you will see taxiway Charlie on the right hand side of the runway. Take taxiway Charlie and wait for the parking crew signals. Observe there is always a possibilities of pedestrians around or even bike riders. We will show you the approach to runway 22. You still fly at 4,000 feet at this point, as you don't know yet the runway in use. And at this point, you can start to check your landing tee or the windsack. You have seen its runway 22 in use, you can start your left turn towards the downwind 22, cross the airport and go on the other side of the valley to join the downwind there. Observe the whole approach also to runway 22 is always quite near to terrain. According to the landing chart, you have to fly your downwind 22 to about this point here to avoid noise-sensitive areas. Once you reach this wood, you start to turn your left left turn towards the base and final runway 22. Now we are on the final runway 22. Remember, also runway 22 has a displaced threshold due to the high trees just short of the runway.